pay for still photograph like photography, not oh Oga. You don't see.
Hey guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a first time viewer, I'm MJ and it's so lovely to have you here. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking to this channel. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. So a lot is happening in this video. First of all, my baby boy is going to be 6 months old. Yeah, and I promised him, yeah I did, that I was going to bake him a 6 months halfway up birthday cake myself. In case you don't know, I bake. Yep, you know. I learned it, proper learning of baking, and I used to bake even when I just got to this country. But time and just let me bury it for now. But yeah, I brought it out for my baby boy. If not for him, who else? So we're gonna be baking a the yummiest sponge cake for my baby's 6-month birthday. Let's go. So the first step, we've measured the flour. So now we want to measure the sugar. So I'm using 500 gram of flour and around 350 gram of sugar, and that goes with 500 gram of butter. So I'm using unsalted butter. I got this from Howdy, by the way. So we're gonna mix the butter together to soften it first, and then we're gonna add in the sugar. And for those of you who haven't met this lady here, this is my sister. We're 4, right? I'm the first child. We have a boy in the middle, and then here comes my sister, and then we have another sister that is the last child. And she is my baby's favorite auntie. She's doing the baking. I'm just giving her the recipe. So next we are mixing in the sugar and the butter, and we're going to mix them until they are both soft. Next we're going to beat the eggs, and we're using 8 large eggs for 500 gram of flour. For 6 months, I will ship it for 1 year. Even though 1 year,
if my auntie wants to bake, I'm going to meet her. Come on! Yes, yes, yes. Imagine with me. It's magic. You know that. It's magic when you imagine with me. Yes, yes, yes. Play along with me. So come on, get ready. And 1, 2, 3.
We are going to bake with Auntie Eniola now. She is mixing the egg.
But you couldn't tell me to something.
Smile for Jesus. Smile.
So now we're gonna add the golden syrup. I love to add that to my cake a lot. 1 tablespoon of that, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract to give you the flavor. We want the vanilla flavor, and then we'll mix it all together. So now we are putting in the dry ingredients, and that's the flour and baking powder is in it. So when you're baking, you mix wet ingredients together, and then you also mix dry ingredients separately. Okay. And for my cakes, I use evaporated milk. Some people use condensed milk, and some even use powdered milk. But I tell you the best, if you want your cake to be fluffy, use evaporated milk. I won't bake the taste better. See how it's succulent. Oh, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy butter. So now that the batter is ready, we're making the cupcakes first. So we're gonna fill our cupcake paper up with the batter. And I'm also cutting the baking sheet so I can line the pans. So some of the cupcake paper that I put in before were not good, so I replaced them with new ones. Yummiest cupcake. I've not had cakes since like forever. Yummy. These are our round cakes. So we're gonna split 1 to 2 to make our half road to 1 year. Well done, Auntie. Thank you, Auntie. Love you, Auntie. Covered. After 6 months, my baby. See your motor car. See your first car. Oh. I made the right decision. I'm waiting for you. I made the right.
Is that a part of his trend? What's that? His cup. He's sucking from the other side.
So we got our baby this beautiful walker, yeah, to celebrate his 6 months. And this is my hubby, finally putting it all together 24 hours later.
Yeah!
The fact that you're a medical doctor does not mean that you know you can see you 24 hours to make toy.
Not insult yourself.
Baby! Yo! After we're done, he was so excited, as if we knew that it was for him. So we put him in it so he could have a ride. Go for a ride and paint the town red or yellow. So he seems a bit fascinated by it. I'm just so happy that he loves it. So our cake is cool now. We are making the mix for the icing. Cozy baker. So while my sister was dealing with the cakes, I washed my babies. I disinfected, right? My baby's toys. So now I'm just getting them out of the water. Some of them already go filled with water, but that's fine. It's very funny because this baby still end up eating slippers or something funny, and here you are disinfecting their toys. The irony. Hey, auntie. So for the icing, it's 500 gram of icing sugar with 250 gram of butter. So I've slit one of the round cakes. I've slit it into 2. So that's what we're using for our half on half. And Eniola is coating the base now. So this is the finished look. Yo, so beautiful. So we're getting ready for our baby's photo shoot. And I'm the photographer in our studio.
Pure, so what is he
When I
looking
was
for?
setting the
What are you
stage, Birthday boy was praying for a successful shoot, I guess. And to be honest, Birthday Boy was such a delight. Yeah, we didn't have to do too much, except for when we finally brought the cake to him. And he was so engrossed in it. Let me straighten up this.
You're not supposed to get it.
And here, these are some of the shots that we took. Very lovely pictures. So now shoot is over and I'm packing up all the gadgets that we used from Nosem JTV studio.
The shoot is over. Courtesy of Mama.
Now, wow. So,
They're only 6 months once.
courtesy of Mama. So, what about me? So, I didn't pay you. Me.
Well,
This
courtesy
life.
of what's the Mama, because Mama brought up the whole idea. Initially, you did not dig the idea of 6 months.
I still don't dig the idea of any shoot for 6 months, half cake shoot. For what? Very few people will start 3 months and 1 month.
People do that one now. But
Why?
well,
Well, this is it is stress, big stress, I beg. Oh.
we give glory to God that we have this kind of stress. You're 1 year.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm washing ewedu leaf. It's usually on the stalk, but I've picked it out of the stalk and I'm washing it off washing it off of every dirt as much as possible. I do like 3 times. So my husband stepped out to pick my sister up at the train station on our way back from school, and I'm just trying to fix dinner. So we're having Amala and Begiri with ewedu. That's Amala and Abula, which is the most delicious meal in Oyo State, even in the whole of Nigeria.
I don't want you when you making me feel this way, like I'm the one to blame. Nah, bringing it on.
This is dry locust bean from Nigeria. My mom did it herself, so you need to add some hot water before making use of it. So obviously there are different methods of making your ewedu soup. So you can either use the blender, which is the method I am using, or you can use the broom that they use to mash the leaf, and anything that works for you. My baby was disturbing, so I had to bring him to the kitchen with me. I'm done blending the ewedu, right? And I'm still gonna cook it. But before I do that, I want to clean this cooker. I didn't get to cook it earlier this morning, so I love to cook my cooker before using it, and that minimizes the stain getting stuck to it. So I sprayed it with the kitchen cleaner, and now I'm gonna allow it to sit for a while before I wipe it off. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to go ahead and prepare my begiri. Begiri is basically bean puri. That's the easiest way to say it in English, and you can use any kind of beans at all. I'm using honey beans. It was black eye beans that was in that container before, but I'm actually using honey beans. Okay, from any African store or any mixed store, you should be able to get this. You then add some water and wait for it to soak a bit so it gets soft. And then I had to check on my little man, who wasn't enjoying the fact that he was playing alone.
what is it? Hey, sit down here. You don't want to sit? Sorry. Zoo.
So my little man was hungry, so I had to breastfeed him. And this boy, while breastfeeding, likes to play. He will be playing and be sucking and playing and sucking. So the beans is now soft and I can now peel off the back. Once the beans has been thoroughly peeled and washed, you can now pour it in the pot to boil. You're going to cook it until it's very soft before we then go ahead and blend it. While that is cooking, I'm also going to prepare my already blended ewedu on the other side. Ewedu is ready, so we can now finally focus on our bakery. So the beans is now soft enough, so I added a little bit of more water and I'll allow it to cook a bit more, and then I'll finally blend it. Bobby and my sister are now back, and my sister was just telling me about this Nigerian guy that she met in her school that is being paid £5 per hour at an African shop. Why do we Africans love to enslave ourselves like this? Even outside our country, we still enslave our own people. It's really, really bad, and it's so sad. The worst part is this guy feels like he's being done a favor, not knowing that he's just being used, because it's quite new in the UK. So I have now blended the beans that I'm using for the bakery, and I'm adding the Iru into it to blend it all together. So Iru is optional. If you don't like Iru, you don't have to add it.
His problem is he's still converting to naira.
He's still converting to naira and thinking that it's a lot of money. Maybe he's living in free house.
He's not living in free house, so.
Hey.
When bills start hitting him, don't worry. When the place is living, when he needs to return the shared apartment, maybe he needs to be paying 300 or 400 monthly.
He even paid 500. He said he paid 500.
Monthly and weekly.
Monthly.
Because I shared apartment.
And yes,
so
shared
apartment. I
don't even think it's shared apartment. I think the apartment is very, very bad in Nigeria and here in the apartment. So they turn heater.
You cannot use heater, babe. You don't get heater.
They told him there's no heater, so you have to buy electric heater.
Who got the apartment?
Nigerian man.
No,
I don't know, why are they like this? Exactly.
I told you that our government is not the problem, we are. I told you. Our government is not the problem. Our problem. We are our problem. I'm telling you, we are not good people. We are not good people.
Let him be looking. Let him.
But the guy is not ready. He's not ready to listen. So him, he feel like I will do extra. You do extra, don't fight time.
Hey.
You don't gist me this morning. Put my DJ class. So what's it for me gist?
My husband was playing with him while I was taking pictures. Nice. We even did it twice. We have to remove clothes. We have to clean him up to do it again.
Hey, stop pulling my hair.
So now I'm pouring the blended beans in the pot to cook, and then I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients to it. And because you're still going to cook the beans, you don't want the blended mix to be too thick, so you want a really watery texture. So I'm preparing the pepper mix. I'm cutting half onion and I'm adding 1 scotch bonnet because you don't want this soup to be too spicy. Then I'm gonna blend it all together, and then I'm gonna add it to the cooking beans. So I'm adding palm oil now. I'm adding like 2 scoops, not too much. Putting in ginger, I'm putting in garlic, I'm putting seasoning cubes. I'm also going to put a little bit of salt in there, so salt and seasoning cube to taste. And then I'm gonna pour in the pepper mix all together so that they can all cook together. So cook it till it's a bit thicker for another 3 to 5 minutes, and then it's ready for you to enjoy. So next I'm going to make our amala, but this time around my sister will be making it.
Oh, I sing le mi nìkan wá ṣe photoshoot. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ pọkọ mi wà nílé. Wá ah.
Ẹ lè dá ṣe láyé.
Mi ni o. Torí ani wa mi ṣe yin. Oyún tala wa mi mú lọ́wọ́ dání. Oya.
Tinubu and Kiniko you list like 100 people and then I want you sleeping. Ow! What's the correlation? Do you understand?
In case you're wondering what the gist is about, so my husband thinks that whiskey is overhyped and that he doesn't know how to sing. So that is what this gist is about, and that he's so used to repeating words and, you know, just not making sense.
I'm on PR, eh? PR is...
But my husband, once you just cut your hair like this, you used to have new attitude.
Joro
2, Joro 3, Joro.
Oh, she tell me, say, every time she tell me, say, she tell me, say. Hungry and angry as well.
Yeah, why are you angry?
Because I'm hungry and because I'm tired of hearing Joro. I'm not saying he's not talented. Obviously, he is. He's a talented musician. But there is a difference between being talented, having a good voice, and his pen game is shitty. You understand? Buju is one of the guys who have the best pen games, and people can really write their song in an instant. People like Peruzzi. You understand that? You not be every song they do they write. People write songs for him. Like that was written by 10, and he gives credit to people who write songs for him. Not every time you have to go to Joro. What did Joro do? Do you understand? So he's a talented musician, but his pen game is shitty. That's what I want people to understand.
Even my son is like, what's going on?
You are arguing and say I got more hoes than you. That's what you're using to brag. Leave me alone, I beg.
You go fear bragging, right?
So our meal is finally ready. It's time for dinner. Our amala. My sisters have been this since it has to be like buka amala. Jesus is Lord.
Well done. This is the face behind Amala spots. This is Amala on spots. Well done, sis. Our Amala on spots. Is that the way they used to press it? Now, wow. It's not looking like the one that I used to press.
Because that one is watery now.
No original Amala.
That's one half water.
You don't work for Buka before. Tell us your experience.
Half water, half ilafun. Cotton yam flour.
You tell me, explain to me. You have worked in Buka before. Yeah, don't lie to me. You have worked in Buka before.
No.
She tell me say. Husband. you know where you should. So guys, please let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this video and which part of it you loved. Make sure you let me know, please.
Guys, we finally come to the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog and you learned one or two things. If you like the video, kindly give me thumbs up and kindly subscribe if you are yet to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Cheers.
Stuck in the past watching videos of us. I have been trying to get rid of your stuff, but voices in my head are telling me to stop. It's all I have.